Bishop Timaru Tourist Promotions. I'm standing on the Bay Hill, overlooking Caroline Bay. Behind me is Caroline Bay, and I'm about to take a video of all the businesses along here on Caroline Bay. Behind me is the controversial hotel, the Hydro Grand Hotel. It's been sitting there empty for about 10 years now. It's 100 years old, turned 100 years last year, and it's been sitting empty, not being used. Alongside the Hydro Grand Hotel are the Sea Breeze Motels. Sea Breeze Motels, built in about the 1970s, I think. These are the Caroline Courts. They're flats, ownership flats in there, called Caroline Courts. The sign says Mountains to Sea, explore and feel free. See that sign there? Mountains to Sea, explore and feel free. This is the Panarama Motor Lodge. Panarama Motor Lodge, magnificent views and superior accommodation. Here on Caroline Bay, on the Bay Hill. Monteith Brewery Bay Hill, Bar and Bay Hill. Monteith Brewery Bar, Bay Hill, serving fine beers and good food daily. Look what I've found, a matrimonial bridge with some padlocks on it. Wade and Mary, 2008. Reen and Richard. There you are, they got married on the matrimonial bridge, and they got the padlocks there to prove it. Here's a cafe, restaurant and bar called Fusion. The Fusion Cafe, Restaurant and Bar. Here we have the Indian restaurant, Little India restaurant. And also above it is the Euphoria for hair. Euphoria for hair. The Bay Hill, there it is. Overlooks Caroline Bay. There's the Bay Hill Wishing Well, sponsored by the Rotary International. There you are, drop a coin in there and have a wish. Found an interesting sign. It says famous South Canterbury achievers, donated by the Lions Club, Timaru Lions. This display shows a small sample and very brief highlights of the very talented and clever people from South Canterbury whose abilities have been recognised both here in New Zealand and around the world. Politician Sir Basil Malcolm Arthur, engineer and inventor Sir Charles William Fielden Hamilton, military Air Vice Marshal Sergeant, sports administrator Sid Ashton, sportsman Clark McConachy, farmer and businessman Peter Elworthy, medical Dr. Margaret Barnett Chruikshank, sports administrator James Barry Frorest, public service politician Honourable Francis Joseph Rollerston, medical Dr. Russell David King, military judiciary General Major Lindsay Merit Inglis, education author Sir Douglas Barry Copeland, sculpture Trevor James Askin, entertainer Mika Neil Gudsel, business benefactor Sir Neil Issac, diplomat Ashton Paul Gabities. Mission statement of Lions Club International: to create and foster a spirit of understanding amongst all people for humanitarian needs by providing voluntary services through community involvement and international cooperation. Thanks to the Lloyd Morgan Lions Charitable Trust for their contribution to this display. I'm looking at a bronze sculpture. It says bronze. I'm going to have a look at just a closer look for you. Here's the plaque, and this is what it says. Bronze. Presented to the citizens of Timaru District by Edward Sullivan, John McGlashan, Robert Vincent, Ken McKenzie, Jimmy Wallace, David Foreman, partners, in celebration of the 125th anniversary of Raymond Sullivan McGlashan, RSM Law, established in 1883, proudly serving the community. The sculpture is by Debbie Templeton. It was laid on the 26th of November 2008. So there it is, that's what it was. Beautiful stone, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. This is the old Hydro Grand Hotel, and my heart aches every time I look at this old building, because I believe it's got so much potential. It's not finished yet, it's only 100 years old, and they can do something with it. But it's all about attitude. Attitudes have to change, and if attitudes change, we can do something with the Hydro Grand Hotel. I guarantee it. Look at this. Look at this fountain. What does the plaque say? Bay Hill Piazza, Timaru. Opened by His Worship the Mayor, Mr. Wynne Raymond, on the 27th of September 1997. Designer John Ackroy, Urban Design Consultants. And there it is, absolutely fantastic. We've got this great piazza, but we've got no people. We need some people to come to Timaru. This is designed for wheelchairs. You can take a wheelchair down there, and over here we have the lift. You can go in the lift and go down onto Caroline Bay. We're going to go down and video Caroline Bay later on, but right now we're looking at the piazza. There it is, Caroline Bay. It's autumn here at the moment. A nice little girl here on these stairs. These stairs is called what? This is the piazza, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah. Now listen, where are you from?
Originally I come from Derbyshire in England.
Yeah.
But I now live near Timaru. There's a place called Raincliffe.
Yeah. And what made you come back to Timaru?
It's just everything on your doorstep.
Do you love it here?
Love it here. Won't go back to England.
Will you?
No, only for holidays.
There you go.
Yeah, it's beautiful. You've got the sea, you've got the mountains, you've got the lakes and the rivers. It's just a perfect place.
We've got everything, haven't we?
Certainly have.
But you see something missing?
People.
That's right. There's no
Isn't it
people.
lovely?
We've got to tell the world.
No, we like it quiet.
Oh, there what it is. We want it all to ourselves, you think?
But come here on New Year's Eve, it'll be heaving with people.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, with the carnival going and the fireworks.
Yeah,
It's a brilliant night.
Hey, thanks for talking to us.
Pleasure, thank you.
Righto. I found a seat donated by Jane and Tom Coughlin. Jane and Tom Coughlin donated this seat. And it's the bottom of the stairs of the piazza. There's the stairs going up the piazza. I asked the lady what was missing here at Caroline Bay, and she gave the obvious answer: people. There are no people. It's empty. No one here. Other parts of the world this would be chocker. And I said, Well, why aren't they here? She said, we don't want to tell anybody about it because it's too good. Across the road from the Hydro Grand is a business called 1 to 1, the money experts. 1 to 1, the money experts. Alongside them is personnel placements, employment solutions. Personnel placements, 688 8367. And also in that building is a law firm called Heartland Law. Heartland Law. There's Bain Printing. Bain Printing for all your printing needs. Containers for hire, for sale or hire. Coolpack Stores. Phone 6849 100. Coolpack. Port Caroline Bay, Highway 78, Sefton Street East, Port Caroline Bay. This is the Bay Hill coming in from Christchurch End. When you come in from Christchurch End, this is what you see. Coming from the southern end, the sign says Temuka Christchurch State Highway 1, Orangi Park to the left, and the Antiqua Art Gallery. Here's a public car park. Public car park in here, park and pay, public car park. We've got some boys from the Filipinas, is that right? Hey, good day. Wave out. Call out to your family. Who's their names?
Hello, my wife, Raquel. I love you, Raquel.
Hey, look at that.
Inday.
Yeah.
I love you, Jen. I love
Jen,
you.
there you go. See? Good on you, boys.
I love you, Isiana. Hi, to YouTube, sir.